Interview given by Ali Muhammad by telephone to journalist Jane Peterson of radio station 99.7 News Report. Mr. Muhammad, I ask you why you dismiss the high authorities of Palestine and if such acts have the appearance of legality within the law. Ms. Peterson, the same Palestinian National Charter empowers me to dismiss as a member of the people some officials who have not complied with Articles 8, 9, 10 and 11 of the aforementioned statute. These gentlemen have entrenched themselves in power as if they lived in France, or in the United Kingdom. No, they live in what they consider to be Palestine. They have given the illusion to the people of Palestine that they are living in a state that is not their own. They have given the illusion to almost 5 million Palestinians and the Arab peoples of the region that the West Bank and Gaza are Palestine, and Allah has used me to unmask them, because Palestine is not made up of the West Bank and Gaza, nor is it made up of the West Bank and Gaza, and Allah has used me to unmask them, because Palestine is not made up of the West Bank and Gaza, neither Cisjordania, nor Gaza and even less the Golan Heights. Palestine is made up of more than 25,000 square kilometers of land, with a large sea coast, with cities like Echo, Nahari such as Echo, Nahariya, Acre, Nazareth, Haifa, Afula, Netanya, Tel Aviv, Ashdod, Ashkelon, Beersheba, Arad, Mizpah, Zepha, Tillit, Ofakim, Erugat, Rennet, etc. among others belong to Palestine. Mr. Muhammad, and as the Palestinian Liberation Organization has not claimed these territories. Firstly, Yasser Arafat should be taken out of his grave to answer for this, and secondly, Mr. Abbas, who has deliberately omitted it. And what do you intend to do now that you have declared the independence of Palestine on September 9th? We have two ways. One is for the Israeli authorities to hand over the territories peacefully, and the other is to call for an intifada. But the intifada would be to declare a civil war. The most hypocritical act I have ever seen was when they called for an intifada for the West Bank and Gaza. Our call for an intifada is for the full and complete recovery of the territory that belongs to U.S. And every Palestinian citizen with or without authority has every right to recover it, by hook or by crook. And you are not afraid of being declared terrorists. There is a big difference between terrorism and nationalism. The first one is covered by the desire to cause terror, and the second one is covered by the desire to obtain our rights by the means that the law allows. Israel believes that it will surrender easily. Our main weapon will be provided by Allah and the army. They will hardly be able to sustain even half an hour of fighting, and they will have to surrender if we get to this point. They are counting on the United States. I doubt very much that the United Nations Security Council would authorize the United States to intervene in a territorial dispute of this nature. It would provoke an even greater confrontation in the region, where the United States does not enjoy much sympathy. When you go to Palestine, the conditions must be presented by these people whom we have dismissed. As I have already stated, the issue is of a nationalist and religious nature, and they must prepare the necessary conditions for my arrival in Palestine. What do you think now of the Palestinian people who feel that they are not orphan of representation? There are many reports from international organizations denouncing the Palestinian authorities for serious violations of human rights, and this will be stopped by the people themselves. They should not wait for the people to come and take them out by force, because the people know what to do when the time comes. Thank you very much for having granted us this interview. Interview given by Ali Muhammad by telephone to journalist Jane Peterson of